All right, this is Coach Big Pete of DeepDishFootball.com, and the Bring Me Report. It's time now for coaching points, which I really don't like doing this, but I guess it's become one of the more popular segments. And I just have one personal feeling from before this game. Before let me get to that, please follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. My email is coachbigpetefp@gmail.com. If you have any questions, feel free to ask away. Last night, got the numbers, jersey numbers, all mixed up, especially on my spreadsheet, especially for Neuqua Valley players. I do apologize. I want to give a big shout out to Lonnie Stair for helping me, and a huge help. Thank you so much to Lonnie Stair for the numbers, the jersey numbers on Neuqua Valley. Thank you so much, sir. Much appreciated. All right, so let's get started as usual in these for the coaching points and all that other stuff. And I think there's only one big thing to me, and I think that both defenses, and they are very good defenses. I think both defenses their ability to shut down the run is going to happen in the first half at Neuqua Valley. I really do think that it'll open up a little bit more into the third quarter, but I think both teams, the biggest teller for how the game's going to go is the passing percentage. Both quarterbacks, Oakman, Gronkowski, and I know they do a little bit of the other Neuqua Valley quarterback too. But the interesting fact will be the percentage of passes, completions, and how much they get in between 5 to 10 yards, or I'd say 5 to 10 yards. The medium throws as they start the game, especially if the hitches and any of the bubbles, if they can get any success out of that, that's going to be a huge teller for the game. Personally, both these quarterbacks can get the job done through the air and on their legs, and I think that their main defense, the main focal point is stop these two great running backs that they have, Chevalier and Anetti, two of the best, and Neuqua Valley's got a second great running back. So does Stevenson. They have a second great running back. So I think that's going to be key for this game Friday night. Also, I think this is a game that could be very, very tight. And as always, what's going to decide the game is turnovers and mistakes. I think everyone's got, after the first game, got all of that BS out of their system. I think there's going to be mistakes still made, but not that many. Again, huge into the thing will be into special teams. Neuqua Valley's got a bunch of great returners on their team. So does Stevenson as well. I don't pick any games. I don't do any of that stuff for the Deep Dish Football Game of the Week. But I think this is a game that's very even. Very even. I don't think there's any game that a team that has an advantage. I think this game is basically on a straight line even. It's going to be interesting because I think this game, like I said before, is going to be based on the quarterbacks and the passing attack and the level of passes via completions, especially with the short yardage passes. And another great key would be the yards after catch, yak. If the yak is good for one team, again, it's going to be a great night for that team. And if you get a few defenders that miss a tackle, kid runs for 12 yards, gets tackled, that's still great for that team. And there could be a lot of times where that might happen. So it'll be very interesting. It's going to be a huge game for both secondaries. But I think the main thing is going to be the quarterbacks in the passing game, because the running game is going to be, I think everyone's going to have their mind on the running game at the start of those two quarters. And then it'll open up in the third quarter, and it should be a good game. Can't wait. Remember, Breakfast with Coach Big Pete, Saturday at 9 a.m. on Deep Dish Football Live. Deep Dish Football Live Wednesday and Thursday night, 8 p.m., actually tonight. Going to talk a little bit about Neuqua Valley and Stevenson. Make sure you follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. If you like my work, there is a link on the bottom. Feel free to leave a tip. Also, can't wait to see everyone. Friday should be a fun time. This has been Coaching Points with Coach Big Pete. And please, if you have any questions, email me at coachbigpetefp@gmail.com.